Hi there. So, I'm the sum of all my parts, and so are you. What does that mean to you? I've been thinking about something over the past few days because somebody brought me some information in an email that really supported something that I was going through. Sometimes when I do these lives, I wish I could be super happy, super perky, because I'm aware that people watch these videos and many people have a short attention span and leave if I'm not super perky. But today is not a super perky day. So I wanted to talk about how much do we as a people, as humans, look to who we are becoming. We may wander around this world seeking answers, trying to become who we think we're meant to be. And as we do this, we forget who we are and we forget who we've been. There comes a time in our life when we need to take stock. We need to stop looking outside of ourselves for answers. We need to stop looking to the future for solutions. We need to stop looking to the future to find an improved version of who we are. I think many of us as humans may look upon our past and see it as lesser than who we are right now. And by doing this, we're doing ourselves a great disservice. Because who we were is not less than who we are right now. And who we are right now is not less than who we are going to become. And it's so easy on the spiritual path and personal development path to spend our time just seeking and looking and trying to make ourselves better and improve. So I woke up this morning and I thought, what am I going to talk about today? I woke up feeling very, very tearful. And I didn't know why. And I started to ask myself, what am I doing? What is it that's missing right now? And I realised that I've been looking to what I want to become and not acknowledging and accepting with loving compassion who I've been and who I am right now. It's a bit like walking around the house looking for spectacles and they're on the end of your nose. And we think that we need to be a certain perfection, a certain way before we can be a success, before we can be at peace, before we can experience love. But it's just not true. And I think society has us rushing ahead so much, feeling we need to change things all of the time to better the world that we live in. But perhaps we need to acknowledge what we have right now. Now you may be sitting watching this thinking, well, I haven't got a partner, or I haven't got enough money, I haven't got any friends, I haven't got a home of my own. And you may feel lacking. But perhaps you can today stop and look at who you are, look at who you've become, look at how much you've grown, how much you've learned. Now I sat having my breakfast this morning and I looked to my past and I thought, how much have I not referred to my past? How much do I look at my past in a positive light? Now, we've all got good memories, but I think many of us may have a lot of not very nice memories, so we don't go back there. But if we look and see how much we've grown and changed, and how that is because of our past. For example, you may have had trauma or stress or deep hardship in your past and suffering, but you moved through it and you came through it and you're still here. I was listening to something last night which reminded me that our ancestors, the ancestors from our past, they probably lived even harder life. They maybe lived a life where they didn't know if they would survive. So being unique and not belonging was something that would possibly kill you. So you had to fit in, you had to belong to society, you had to be the same as everybody else to fit in. And the teacher actually is Christopher Sell. He does some great meditations on this site called Heaven on Earth. And he reminded me of something because he was saying, what do you want? And he gave an example of perhaps you think you eat too much cake, you eat too many sweet foods, and you might think it's wrong of you to do that. But if you look back into your ancestry, sweet foods was so scarce. It was such a thing that people didn't really have. And they probably worked really hard to get energy into their bodies to feed themselves. So the idea of sweet foods and craving sweet substances was a quick energy boost. Yet we've carried that through into our now, thinking that we need the sweet food, we need the sweetness. But it's possibly from our past. And we can look back on our past and accept what it was like, how we were, how we're different now, but we're not different in a better way. We were just different. And what we needed back then, we may not need right now. And many things that we thought about ourselves and how we lived our lives probably was a sense of protection. But we tend to beat up on ourselves or beat up on the part of us that maybe doesn't want to go out into the world, maybe doesn't want to do new things or change. And we think we're reclusive or we'll isolate ourselves from other people. But let's give ourselves a break. Perhaps that part of ourselves who is isolating is just protecting us, and it's protecting us based on who we were, not on who we are now. So it's something I'm really wanting you to think about in your week. Consider whether you're goal setting, whether you're striving for a future, whether you're thinking that you need to be better than you are right now. And ask yourself, what is wrong with who you are right now? Why is there something wrong? And how beautiful you were in the past. You travelled through such difficulty. You maybe suffered. You maybe experienced intense pain. But how courageous and strong you were. You came through it and you're still breathing. And you're alive today. You're able to watch this video. So who you were is beautiful. Who you are is beautiful. And you deserved love back then. And you deserve love right now. And you deserve love in the future too. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to become somebody else. You can just unlearn and release all of the stories of who you thought you were, and keep a hold of those parts of you that really still support you, but learn to let go of that which doesn't. I've got a question from Saeed. Hello, Saeed. Nice to see you too. Who we really are, what is our real identity, why we're here in this world and for what? Maybe we're just here to experience, Saeed. Maybe we are just here to live. Perhaps, if we think about it in the sense of creation or God or life or universe, whatever way you want to think about it, perhaps life just wanted to experience living, and living is all that it's about. Now we might want a sense of purpose, we might want a sense of becoming, and we always are becoming, but we're becoming more of who we are, not something different and new. It's always been there. As I said earlier, we're walking around with the spectacles on the end of our nose and we're searching for those spectacles. But what we need is right here, right now, inside of us. Whatever passions, whatever light inside of you wants to be expressed, it can be expressed now, and it doesn't need to be expressed when you've got all of the resources that you need, be it financial or emotional. You don't need to be perfect to be who you are in this moment. I came on this video today feeling very tearful, and I could have not pressed broadcast. I could have not done this video. But I decided I'm feeling emotional and my heart is open and I feel a bit sad today. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't put myself out here. It doesn't mean that I shouldn't be myself. It doesn't mean that I shouldn't give you permission to be who you are by me being myself. So who are you right now? Not your future self, not who you're wanting to be. Who are you right now? And what in your past needs your gratitude, your loving acceptance? What aspects of your nature, your personality, your patterns, your belief systems, your ego, what needs your acceptance and love right now? And the more you're able to do this, the more you're able to allow yourself to be who you are right now and realize that everything you need is here. You begin taking steps, and the steps are coming from a really soulful place. And as you take a step, then the next step arrives, and that's all you need to do. Just live. Live in your ordinariness. We don't need to be great and super and amazing, but you probably are anyway. Just in your ordinary, normal, living life. The ego wants to be special. The ego wants to be better than. But you're here and you're human. You're breathing. Your heart has been beating all your life just for you. All the cells in your body are doing so many amazing things just for you. Can you see the importance in the simple, in everything that you are right now? You are value as you are right now. Even if you're feeling sad, even if you're feeling angry or frustrated, you're of value. You belong here, otherwise you wouldn't be here. And life appreciates you so much because you chose, as a soul, to come onto planet Earth. You chose to live this life. Even if it's been difficult and challenging, you chose to live it the way that you live it. And that's you, uniquely you. Can you imagine what part of the world would miss you? If you had a garden and all your garden was completely empty, it had no plants and no flowers, had no soil and no earth, you'd probably feel quite sad. It was missing the beauty and the growth that it could be. Now that is the same as planet Earth. Without you, it would be missing all of the flowers and the blossoming and the beauty that you can bring into this life. Just be you. That is all you need to be. And everything else comes out from that. I think that's all I'm going to say for today. But I started this video feeling tearful and I'm feeling quite peaceful now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy it on the replay also. And I hope that you can leave your day today not seeking or trying to find something that's not there yet or lacking, but discovering what is here right now for you and what has been that needs your appreciation. Now, my next Facebook Live is it may be on Thursday, but I'm going out for the day, so it may not, and I may have to do it on Friday afternoon in the UK. So it may not be an Ask Kelly section, I haven't decided yet. So thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Saeed, for watching live, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.